Today, we're going to talk about the story of Naamah, an Ammonite woman who became the wife of King Solomon. Naamah's marriage to Solomon had negative consequences, not only for Solomon, but also for future generations. Naamah was the daughter of an important man from Ammon who had helped David and his people when they were in distress in the desert. It's possible that David wanted to repay the kindness by marrying his daughter into their family, but this resulted in an unequal union between Solomon and Naamah. Ready to explore the Word of God? Like, subscribe, and join us as we delve into biblical stories, reflections, and surprises. Don't miss out. Solomon initially married the daughter of the Pharaoh, which was a legitimate royal marriage. However, he soon became infatuated with various foreign women, including Naamah. The problem was that he amassed an impressive harem of wives and concubines, as stated in 1 Kings 11 verse 3. Solomon had 700 royal wives and 300 concubines. Solomon's foreign wives led him away from God, ignoring even his mother's warning about the danger these women could pose to kings. Solomon continued to engage with these women from various nations, including Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Sidonians, and Hittites, who practiced different religions and worshipped foreign gods. The Ammonites were a pagan people who worshipped the god Molech. Molech was a cruel deity that demanded human sacrifices, especially of children. Naamah was raised in a culture that valued the worship of Molech and the practice of human sacrifices. The Ammonites were a Semitic people who lived in the region of present-day Jordan. They were neighbors to the Israelites and often clashed with them. The Ammonites worshipped a god named Molech, who was represented by a bronze idol with a bull's head and a human body. Molech was a cruel god who demanded human sacrifices, especially of children. Naamah was raised in a culture that valued the worship of Molech and the practice of human sacrifices. Naamah was an arrogant and selfish woman who influenced Solomon to become like her. She encouraged him to focus on his own pleasure and wealth, disregarding the needs of the people. Naamah pressured Solomon to build a grand palace for her, even when the people were suffering from poverty. She also urged him to accumulate riches, even if it meant oppressing the people. A more specific example of how Naamah influenced Solomon is the case of Adonijah, Solomon's son. Adonijah was an arrogant and ambitious man who desired to become king. Naamah supported Adonijah in his ambition and helped him plan a coup against Solomon. The division of the kingdom of Israel was a traumatic event for the people of Israel. The division occurred when Rehoboam, Solomon's son, rejected the advice of the elders to meet the demands of the Israelites and instead listened to his peers. Rehoboam grew up in an environment that did not value God. He was influenced by his mother, Naamah, and the other foreign wives of his father. As a result, Rehoboam was an arrogant and selfish man who was unwilling to heed the advice of the elders. The division of the kingdom of Israel was a direct result of Naamah's marriage to Solomon. Her marriage to Solomon led Solomon away from God, contributing to the division of the kingdom. Without Naamah's influence, Solomon might have been a more pious and just king. He could have been more receptive to the advice of the elders and avoided the division of the kingdom. The story of Naamah teaches us that our actions have consequences. Her marriage to Solomon had a negative impact on the history of Israel, leading Solomon away from God and contributing to the division of the kingdom. We learn the following lessons from the story of Naamah. Our actions have consequences. It's important to choose our companions wisely. God is the God of restoration. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploring the Word of God. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our exciting biblical content. Remember, the Bible is full of fascinating stories and timeless lessons that can illuminate our lives today. Keep journeying with us in the Word of God, and may He always guide your path. Until next time,